Given the competitive nature of the world's military, it's no wonder that Russia is upgrading much of its military equipment, and Russia's new and updated anti-aircraft artillery system are beasts among the beasts. The Panzer S-1M surface-to-air missile system from Russia has been improved to identify and kill all sorts of hostile drones. So stay tuned, because in today's video, we'll be looking at the Panzer S-1M, its history, destruction capabilities, and more. History. The Panzer S-1 Air Defense Missile and Gun System, or ADMGS, provides last-ditch defense against aerial attacks at short distances. The Panzer was developed by Russia's KBP Instrument Design Bureau to replace the 2K-22 Tunguska air defense system in 1989. The system's criteria shifted after the Soviet Union fell apart in 1991. The Panzer was repurposed as short-range protection for Russian ground forces and longer-range air defense systems like the S-300, S-400, and S-500, instead of providing security for airfields, missile silos, command centers, and communication arrays. The Panzer design was completed in 2003 and then put into operation. Various variants have been created over this time, the first of which is the Panzer S-1, which was the first and most widely manufactured version from 2008 to 2013. Then we have the Panzer MEM. The Panzer MEM is a marine derivative of the land-based Panzer S-1 that was shown in July 2015. This system employs two GSH-6 30KAO 18KD 30mm or 1.2-inch 6-barreled rotary guns, similar to those used on the Kashtan Kortik CIWS, 8 missiles rather than 12, and a separate radar from the one mounted on the turret itself. The Panzer M can strike 4 targets with 4 missiles at a range of 20 kilometers from an altitude of 2 to 15 kilometers. Then comes the Panzer SM. The Panzer SM is a derivative of the Panzer that includes a multifunctional targeting station that increases target detection range from 40 to 75 kilometers and engagement range from 20 to 40 kilometers. A new high-speed extended-range missile is used in the system. It also has an armored cabin and is mounted on a new 808 KAMAZ truck chassis. The project was finished in 2019. Finally, we have the Panzer SA, which is based on an extended-track Vityaz vehicle and lacks a 30mm autocannon. As of August 2020, it is in service with the Russian Northern Fleet. Service history. Algeria, Brazil, Iran, Iraq, Jordan, Libya, Saudi Arabia, Slovenia, Syria, the United Arab Emirates, and Vietnam are all Panzer operations outside of Russia. During Syria's civil conflict, Russia has deployed the Panzer S-1 to protect its soldiers and Syrian government forces since 2013. In the Russian-Ukrainian conflict, the Panzer also played a role. In November 2014, components of a Panzer 57E6 missile were discovered in Ukraine, and it was confirmed in December that Russia had deployed the air defense system to the Russia-Ukraine border region. The US snuck a Panzer S-1 out of Libya in June 2020 after it was taken by troops loyal to Russia backed Khalifa Haftar. The Panzer S-1 was reportedly relocated from Zawara International Airport by US soldiers. A Panzer S-1 system was caught in the mud at Kherson, Ukraine on March 1, 2022, and was destroyed by the Ukrainian army during the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Another Panzer S-1 was taken by Ukrainian forces in Bastanka, Mykolaiv region on March 4th. The Panzer S-1M. The Panzer S-1M is based on the KAMAZ 53958 Typhoon chassis and uses the same radar for fire control as the Panzer ME naval variant shown at the International Defense Exhibition and Conference in 2019, IDEX 2019, while retaining the two-phase search radar seen on some Panzer S-1 and Panzer S-1E variants. It also features an infrared electro-optical target tracking system for closer range tracking redundancy to intercept tactical aircraft, precision-guided munitions, and unmanned aerial vehicles. The Panzer Air Defense System employs anti-aircraft guns and missiles. The Panzer can monitor up to 20 tactical aircraft-sized targets at a distance of 32 to 36 kilometers using its solid-state search radar. With its high-frequency engagement radar or optimal thermal imaging sensor, the system may choose targets after detection. Despite the fact that each Panzer launch vehicle is capable of operating on its own, they are usually deployed in groups of 6 launcher vehicles, with a separate command and control vehicle occasionally accompanying them. In addition to the basic 57E6 two-stage missile, the upgraded model can launch a new, high-speed two-stage missile with enhanced range and improved target interception capabilities. Both missiles have a two-stage design that includes a removable boost stage and a passive second stage with no sustainer. Instead, it relies on the booster's kinetic energy to achieve its goal. The booster detaches from the missile once it has been used in flight, and the missile continues on without it. The missile may receive guidance and correction signals from the Panzer radar thanks to a radio receiver in the second stage's rear. The Panzer S1M system is available in a mobile form that includes a combat vehicle, up to 6 CVs per battery, with 2 types of surface-to-air missiles and 30mm rounds, a transport loading vehicle, 1 vehicle per 2 CVs, maintenance assets, and training aids. The Panzer S1M system may be placed on wheeled or tracked chassis, as well as used as a stationary variant thanks to its modular architecture. The Panzer S1M system was designed with a novel modular approach in mind. As a result, the device may be used to guard oil rigs, critical administrative, military tactical, and other targeted targets, as well as be installed on train platforms. As a result, the weapon system may be easily integrated into existing maintenance, training, and logistical systems for individuals. The same principle also allows for system customization to match a customer's individual geographical conditions. The Panzer S1M new generation weapon system is very effective against modern and advanced HPW raids, making it a key component of SHORAD system and an unrivaled solution for constructing anti-important and adequate AD system in today's economic climate. The Panzer's stealth and jammer resistance, as well as its rate of fire and operational altitude from 15 to 18 kilometers, have all purportedly increased as a result of the update. The weapon's multifunctional fire control and search radars have also been enhanced, allowing it to identify and monitor up to 40 targets at once. Its laser rangefinder-equipped infrared target tracking station. The Panzer system's basic configuration includes up to 12 57E6 missiles and 2 30mm 2A38M guns, allowing it to engage up to 4 targets at once. The 57E6 is a 2-stage missile with a 20-kilogram blast fragmentation payload and radio command guidance. The 9M335, a 57E6 version, has a continuous rod fragmentation warhead. Both missile types have a length of 3.3 meters, a diameter of 170 millimeters, and a launch weight of 75.7 kilograms. The Panzer S1 can engage tactical aircraft at a maximum range of 20 kilometers and an altitude of 10 kilometers with 57E6 missiles, subsonic cruise missiles at a range of 12 kilometers and an altitude of 6 kilometers with 57E6 missiles, and high-speed air-to-ground missiles at a range of 7 kilometers and an altitude of 6 kilometers with high-speed air-to-ground missiles. Missile engagement ranges are halved against targets perpendicular to the system's orientation. The 57E6 has a minimum engagement range of 1.5 kilometers. The Panzer S1 can attack airborne targets at a range of 4 kilometers and a maximum height of 3 kilometers with its cannons. Each cannon has a secondary capability to strike ground targets and can fire up to 40 rounds per second. The high-explosive multiple continuous rod fragmentation warhead, as well as the contact and proximity fuses, guide flare, and radio transponder are all carried by the sustainer. To keep target engagement costs low, the missile is not equipped with a seeker. Instead, the system's multi-band sensor technology is used to track targets and missiles. Guidance data is sent via radio connection for up to 4 missiles in flight. The system can track and guide 4 missiles that are fired at 4 different targets. In practice, however, each target is usually hit with 2 missile salvos. The 57E6 missile is thought to have a 70 to 90% kill probability. In their sealed launch container, they have a 15-year storage life. Panzer S-1 assault vehicles have the ability to fire missiles while moving. This beast is no slouch when it comes to autocannons. It has 2 twin 2A38M 30mm autocannon cannons, each loaded with 700 rounds of heavy explosive fragmentation tracer, and armor piercing with tracer ammunition. The crew can choose the type of ammunition based on target's characteristics. The maximum rate of fire for each gun is 2,500 rounds per minute. The range is up to 4 kilometers. The combined gun missile system can engage targets at extremely low altitudes. Targets as low as 0 miles AGL can be engaged by this system. Wheeled combat vehicles must be jacked up in order to maintain the machine horizontally and fire the gun with pinpoint accuracy. So how do you feel about the Panzer's new S-1 and improved features? What anti-aircraft artillery systems do you believe the West has that can compete with this one? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.